Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Greater Noble High family. Ladies and gentlemen, for your support, for your comment, for liking this channel, for subscribing to this YouTube channel. May God continue to bless you all in Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying that Agama lizard fell from Iroko tree. He praises himself when no man praises him. If you think that I'm making it up, watch the video.
Right, well, let's begin what's trending with Nigeria's President Bola A Tinubu, who, while addressing groups of investors at the 10th German-Nigerian Business Forum in Berlin on Tuesday, said he deserves recognition from the Guinness World Records for the economic reforms he has introduced since assuming office on May 29th. The president recalled his time as a corporate player, adding that his experience from the private sector has equipped him with the tools to tackle economic challenges assailing Nigeria. Well, let's take a quick listen before we come back for a discussion.
I can brag, beat my chest, that Lagos is on the horizon. Is the fifth largest economy in Africa from zero. Look, that's a track record that I can use to assure you. And that's the track record that got me into this office as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria voted for me for reforms. And from day one of my inauguration, I started the reform. Day one. To me, if you didn't mention me in the Guinness Book of Records, I will try to find a way to insert myself. Because I did it without expectation.
Well, I enjoy the president's sense of humor. Fine, mo gbadu egan. I speak Yoruba now, but I mean, obviously Nigerians are not laughing. Some people are very upset. Obviously, let me take Somto's tweet. Tinubu's first mistake was at his swearing in when he declared that subsidy is removed on that podium. I thought that was performative without due diligence. He created problems for everyone because he was trying to impress Guinness Book of World Records. I know you can't wait to talk. Just go ahead.
I can't wait to say something about this. Yeah. So a couple of things. I think he was just joking when he was talking about Guinness Book of World Record. But let me tell you, those that really deserve to be on Guinness Book of World Record are the suffering Nigerian people. Because this level of suffering has never been this same. This suffering Nigerians are going through deserves to be in the Guinness Book of World Record. It's unprecedented. And it's caused largely by President Tinubu's policy that he claims should put him in Guinness Book of World Records.
That first day.
He himself came out to confirm to us that his advisor said he shouldn't remove subsidy. There should not announce subsidy going in his speech, but he went ahead and he shocked them. You see, when you pass a policy, that's not funny. That will hurt the people so much like it's hurting us. You know what happened the next day after I said subsidy gone? There was a scarcity. Even the NMPC did not know what was going on. And the prices jacked up, and Nigerian life never remained the same since then. Also, the policy on the forex. You can see where we are. We argued. You remember Rotus and I having our arguments. And I understand, the market forces. They were saying, oh yeah, so that investors will come. Where are the investors today? Where are the investors today, I ask? My arguments then, and I will still argue now, is that you can't float where you don't have productivity in a highly dollarized economy and you don't have a means of making dollars. I hate to say, but time has proven me right. Look at where we are today, over 1,000. Look at the sad reality, look at the suffering, vis-a-vis the high level of inflation. Somebody on the New Telegraph this morning was saying that we have unprecedented levels of hardship. I think Abdullahi. It's never been this bad.
Right.
Never been this bad.
Right.
Inflation numbers over 15-year high. It's a sad one for Nigeria, and I think he needs to think of how to get us out of this quagmire. So those that ought to be on the Guinness Book of World Record for suffering that is leading to Japa are the Nigerian people.
Well, we hope it's not doomsday, Dr. Batu.
It's not
Before
doomsday.
you go, some of his reforms have been good. I'll take the story.
All right. Moving on now. Events are unfolding to show that sharp practices abound in most private institutions of higher learning in Nigeria. At the weekend, the Nigerian Law School has imposed a 5-year ban on Bayes University, Abuja, for admission of students to study law. The university, owned by vice presidential candidates of Labour Party, Ahmed Dati, failed to adhere to the Council of Legal Education's admission quota of 50 law students per session. Julie, you want to shed more light into this?
Well, I think there's a victim sitting directly. I have my own
better position.
I have my own ideas, but let's hear from the horse's mouth.
Okay. CKN is a graduate of Leeds City University. Is a graduate of law, and is yet to attend the famous law school. CKN, what do you make of this story?
It's quite unfortunate what is going on in most of the private universities, as we have it. And I think what the institution, Council of Legal Education is doing with university may be coming too late for me, but it's not too late. Because I don't know how we got to this level. Where universities will admit students for law programs, not only law programs, there are also so many unaccredited courses. It's happening in the universities, offering courses that were not accredited and the stranded. Yes, some of our students, people now go to some other countries like Benin Republic to go and read courses that are not recognized by the NUC here, and you come back here and you see that you have a certificate that you cannot use to work. But back to the issue of this thing. What happened at Bayes University, as I said, it's happening in so many universities, especially private universities. And you now come to ask yourself, what is the job of the NUC, National University Commission, and also the Council of Legal Education? For Bayes, they have admitted their quota to the law school is 50 every year. The law school gives every university its quota so that they will send to law school. There are some schools, some very, very big universities, they get 150 yearly, some get 100, but most of these younger universities and private universities get 50. But what happens in these private universities, they admit as much as 150 students every year.
To get school fees.
To get school fees. And at the end of it all, when they graduate, most of them cannot go to law school. You see situations where they have, yes, they keep you see some of them having backlog of 4-5 sessions. Students running into about close to 1,000. Then you start asking yourself, if they start picking them 50-50, for how long? I have graduated going to 2 years now.
2 years?
Yes. I've not been able to attend law school because of the backlog in my school. Yes. I don't even know when I'm going to go to law school. And that is for someone like me, 57 years old, that I decided to take law as a second degree, then that is very annoying. It's very, very disheartening. That is even for me, because I have
the older you become, you now go and face
the task of going to school.
That is so demanding.
Even the task of even going to school and spending 4 years of my time is enough task for me. That is even on my own part, because I think I have some things I'm doing. I'm a journalist. I have a lot of things. What of the younger ones?
Yes, and they want to go for youth service.
They want to go for youth service and
want to exceed that
21 years after 21. The 21-year students are now finished university education. They've read law. They can't go to law school and they just remain at home. Then they see their mates from other schools, from other institutions. My set, I have just finished my set. That ought to be my set. They've just finished their bar exam this Tuesday. Another set have been mobilized, of which I'm not getting. I don't know when my time will come. So I think that the NUC and the Council of Legal Education to start taking an inventory of all the schools in Nigeria.
Since we have heard from the horse's mouth, because it's a victim, and the story is better told by a victim. Now we know what this university has done. We are hearing that, it is victimization. It is victimization.
It's political. It's nothing.
It's political. So, but I blame the regulator for allowing this to.
That's what I said. Then you say, and
I blame them.
Yes.
If from the beginning, and that is the problem with our country, we are too lax about enforcing these things. If from the beginning you had stopped them from behaving in this manner, we won't have the backlog. How can backlog be stretching up to 5 years? They have not said no, that you must not do law program anymore. They are saying that until
you clear the
backlog, and then somebody will sit somewhere because he thinks that Nigerians are very gullible people, that any trash that you say, they will believe. You are saying that, the victimization has begun. You are saying rubbish.
Which
victimization? Is this not a victim sitting in front of me? Does he know when he's going to go to law school? Is it not his right to go to law school, having finished his
immediately after finishing? That's a
program. Is this the way it used to be?
You're moving.
I mean, we went to school. Some of our mates read law.
Yes.
And we know that after their program, they go to law school.
Go to law school.
You set people back several years because you want to make money, and we must not talk about it. If we talk about it, you will say, it's because of victimization. Which victimization? If you cannot live with the law, then close your university, for God's sake. If you cannot abide by the regulation, then I think there should even be a bigger penalty for these people. If they cannot abide by the quota that they've been given, they should shut the law program in those schools. They should shut, and that's where they make a lot of money. We see high-profile people going there, going to those universities. High-profile people who have no time to read, going to those universities.
And they will have to one at the end of the day.
What time do you have to read? What time? That's why people are worried about our country. Even the decline in the quality of education.
Do you even know that? Take base for example. Do you know that a law program that's ordinarily supposed to be 5 years for JAMB intakes and 4 years for direct entry? Baylor University is having a 3-year law program. How did they come about that? 3 years. Yes, 3 years. Accelerated law program. What kind of rubbish is that? It's happening.
Yeah, well. So what this means, I don't even know.
So that means you have to.
I don't know about their.
I am saying I'm a graduate. I am telling you I'm a law graduate. I know what happens in most of these schools, and I'm telling you for fact. Go and do your investigation. Yeah, do your investigation.
And what I'm saying is,
that's 4 years. That's 5. Then also 3 years. Who reads? Is it not the same thing I went to read for 4 years that I was sweating like an animal? That somebody wants to. But what I'm saying in essence is that the NUC and the Council of Legal Education should start having an inventory of all these schools.
Shouldn't there even be
regulator?
Shouldn't there be a uniform number of years?
Yes.
That you should do.
Yes. It's 5 years or 4 years. If you went through direct, it's 4 years.
So it means that if we are not careful now, people will go and read medicine after 2 years. They will say they finish.
You are now a graduate of medicine. You are
now become a medical doctor.
Is it done?
So is that not a possibility if we are not careful? So the thing is, any of those schools that cannot abide by a simple regulation, they should close their law program. That will teach them a lesson.
I totally agree with you.
Because in this country, we just behave like we do not, that there's no law. People just do what they like. And when they come for them, they will start talking about these people who cannot even respect small law.
Yeah.
Small law.
Quote and unquote.
So they are the ones who want to get Nigerians to respect the law.
Even some of those that are...
From in your own little cocoon, let us see you as respecting our laws. Let's see you set that example before you start looking in our direction, before you start looking in the direction of judges, before you start doing this. Let's leave this holier than thou. Nobody holy pass. That was what Two-Face sang. He said, nobody holy pass. At your own level, inside your cocoon, let us see you begin to even obey
Simple law.
Simple laws.
They
gave you a quota for 50. You are admitting more than 2 times that number. That is rubbish now. And when they complain, you will say, oh, it is because it is politically. Stop the blackmail. These people should stop the blackmail. They should stop the blackmail. Any little thing, they will say, oh, the judges have been bought. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. No, we won't run a country based on blackmail. You are not blackmail us not to say the truth. Who are you?
Standard.
That's a standard that everybody must adhere to. Come on, that's the way it is all over the world. I've been seeing some of what people are posting. Educated people coming to say, oh, it is victimization. Oh, victimization.
It's not like that. There is not.
And there is a victim sitting in front of me. He doesn't know when he will be called.
It is what is happening. I'm telling you that I'm a victim. It's what is happening. And they say we shouldn't talk. At my age, I won't talk. At my age.
You are not even sure when you are going to that.
I am not sure.
Doesn't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't know. He's just sitting there. He doesn't know when he will go.
Thank God I have another profession. If I've been waiting, that is because of this law that I'm going to
go eat now.
Hunger will kill my children. No. Did they like say no? That's why for the bin.
Yes.
Like saying that Naim is that is because of law that I want to. Hunger will kill me now. Thank God I have another one. But what of those children that don't have any?
You have no right. You have no right.
Eh?
You know you cause students to pay extortionate school fees. At the end of that, you still itch their progress.
Yes.
You block their progress. I mean, it is wrong.
All right. Moving on now.
Okay, that is fine. You are welcome back. Thank you for watching this video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have watched this video and we have also observed where the president in charge had made us to know that when the Guinness Book of Record refused or failed to acknowledge his good work, that him will call himself. Is no longer news that when you are not called to serve the people, you can call yourself to serve the people. We are not debating that. Concerning the universities issue in Nigeria, yes, it is nice that you have placed sanction on this university. The question is, have you put measures in place for those children, for your grandchildren, for your children in that university to continue their studies? Because education is the fundamental human right. Now that you have placed sanction on that school, what will be the fate of those students studying there? Remember that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Now that you have sanctioned that university, what will be the fate of the students studying in that school? We are made to know that our President Bola A Tinubu studied in Chicago State University. And most of our leaders today in Nigeria, they all studied in abroad. And our children and their children, they are studying in abroad. The way that you people are running Nigeria economy, the way that you are running educational system in Nigeria, is that how other countries are doing their own? That country that you studied, you bag your first degree, second degree, and today you are ruling Nigeria. Is that how the people they are managing Chicago State University? Places sanction on universities in Nigeria is not our problem. The problem is continuation culture. Before you sanction, you should have announced to us that you have removed all these students from this school to so universities to enable them continue their studies. Why this university that you have sanctioned sorted themselves? Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we are doing here, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, share our video to platform, and may God continue to bless you for doing that in Jesus' name.